Welcome back. Honoring those who put their lives on the line for our country's freedom. Well, the Museum of the American Military Family and Learning Center is bringing people together with shared experiences, showcasing memorabilia and artifacts dating back as far as the Revolutionary War. And this month, the museum will be celebrating their 10th anniversary. I spoke with the founder of the museum, Circe Olsen Wessner, to find out more about the museum and the American military family and why it's a must-visit location here in the Land of Enchantment. Circe Olsen Wessner is joining us this morning. Circe, it's great to have you with us.
Good morning.
And
Good to be here.
definitely. And you are the founder director of the Museum of the American Military Family. For the viewers at home, let's explain what the museum is all about.
Well, so I grew up overseas as a DoD child, and I am an Army wife and an Army mom. And in 2010, my son was serving in Iraq, and I had an idea to create a museum as a way of honoring military moms and the families of military service members. This month, March 23rd, we're celebrating our 10th anniversary. We've come a long way in that time, and although there are still some people who have not heard about us, many more have, and they're making their way out to Harris to see us.
That is
And
amazing.
yeah, although with the pandemic, it's been a little tricky.
Yeah. So from the humble beginnings to where you're at now, let's talk about some of that growth.
Well, so we've done an awful lot. We're a very small but mighty board of directors, all volunteer. And in the last 10 years since we were founded, we've built and dedicated a memorial in Santa Fe honoring military families. We've received the American Association for State and Local History's Albert B. Corey Prize for our innovative programming. We've received a couple of awards of excellence from the American Association for State and Local History. We've made a documentary called Love Song for the Dead. It's focused on the impact of war on service members and their family. I could go on and on. We've published 11 anthologies and cookbooks and novels. We're creating 3 more books for 2021. And we've done a lot of collaboration with museums in the community, the Nuclear Museum, the Hispanic Cultural Center, and Sandia National Labs and the VA.
Wow.
We are also a collaborative. We have a veteran family community collaborative, and we're sort of like a think tank, and we're part of the Bob Woodruff Foundation.
Wow. So right now, definitely a number of well-deserved accolades right there. Let's talk about what's going into the 10th anniversary celebration.
Well, I have to explain a little. To the military kid, the brat, the significance of turning 10 is huge. When a military kid turns 10, they're eligible for their own ID card, um, their military dependent ID card. And that's a really big deal because it opens doors to them. They have freedom to go to the PX, the commissary without their parents. And so they're becoming independent and growing up. And so that's why we are so pleased to be turning 10. We're making a big deal out of it because we now qualify for our own ID card.
There you go.
Yeah, but due to the COVID restrictions, in lieu of a big celebration, we're asking people to send us a story or a military memory or a congratulatory note on a postcard or birthday card. You know, I mean, you only turn 10 once.
There
And
you go.
so we'd love a flood of cards saying, hey, congratulations on 10.
Very
And
cool.
so what we'll do with the cards is we'll make a special photo album for them and post them on Facebook and things like that.
Nice. And of course, there's always looking ahead. So where do you envision the museum growing to, say, by the 20th anniversary?
Um, well, we want to continue building ourselves up. We have a podcast, and we're really excited about our podcast. We've just had 1,000 downloads in the last couple of months. We hope to have that. It's a big deal to us, and we're hoping that we can maybe monetize that later on. We have a play that we created, and it's being performed in April, and it's discussing um, LGBT veteran and family experiences. And then we're launching a major project looking at gender, religion, race, identity, culture, ethnicity in the military family. So we want to continue to build and create big, wonderful projects that many people can become involved in. We hope to have a new building
Okay.
by the time we're 20. Yes, we've been looking for a new home for a while. We hope to have permanent staff. Right now, we're all volunteer run. And we just would like to continue to grow and be recognized as the museum by, for, and about military families.
There you go. Real quick here, we're running short on time, but we want to make sure that viewers know where they can go see the museum and where can they send the postcards to celebrate the anniversary.
So the museum is out in Harris. It
Okay.
is right next to Molly's Bar on Route 66. So it's 546B State Highway 333, and that's Harris. And so the address to mail the cards is, again, 546B State Highway 333, Harris, New Mexico 87059.
That is so awesome. And again, all in celebration of all the wonderful men and women in the military. Thank you so much, Cersei, for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.